Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate the size of the missing angles as shown in each of the following diagrams. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concepts. In the first example, we have two triangles merged into one. We have to find the value of x. Before I start, I'm going to tag some of the angles appropriately. So the right angle we have here, I'm going to tag that as B1 and angle B2, such that the angle at C is equal to B1, and the reason being it's an isosceles triangle. DCB, if we have an isosceles triangle, the properties are two sides are equal and the base angle of the sides are also equal. So therefore, the angle C is equal to angle B1. Also, note that if I add the angle C plus angle B1 plus 116 degrees, the sum equals to 180 degrees. And the reason being, the sum of angles in a triangle, that's triangle DCB, is equal to 180 degrees. So because we know that angle at C and B1 are equal, I can call that Y. So I have Y plus 116 degrees equals 180 degrees. If I collect like terms, 2Y plus 116 degrees equals 180 degrees. Therefore, 2y equals 180. Applying the balance method, I'm going to move my 116 degrees to the other side, and that will give us 180 minus 116, 64 degrees. To find the value of y, I will divide both sides by 2. So I have y equals 64 degrees divided by 2. So therefore, the value of y is 32 degrees. Also, the angle at B is equal to 90 degrees. We've been told that from the diagram. Therefore, we have 32 degrees plus B2 is equal to 90 degrees. To find B2, I'm going to take 32 degrees to the other side. It becomes a minus. So I have 90 degrees minus 32 degrees. Therefore, the value of B2 or angle B2 equals 58 degrees. I'm going to put that back into the diagram, such that to find the value of D, we have triangle ADB, we have angle D plus angle at A plus angle B2 is equal to 180 degrees. The reason being the sum of angles in the triangle ADB. I have angle D, which is the angle I'm looking for, plus angle at A, 55 degrees, plus angle B2, 58 degrees, equals 180 degrees. I have angle D plus 113 degrees. If I add 55 plus 58, I have that's equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, the value of angle D equals 180 degrees minus 113 degrees. D is equal to 67 degrees. Now, to find our x, we have x, angle at the point, x plus 116 degrees plus the value of D, which is 67 degrees, equals 360 degrees. There's angle at a point. The sum of angles at the point equals 360 degrees. If I add that together, I have x plus 183 degrees equals 360. To find x, I have x equals 360 degrees minus 183 degrees. Therefore, the value of x equals 177 degrees. So I have x equals 177 degrees. Let's look at the second example. In the second example, we have two triangles merged. To find the value of the missing angles, I'm going to start with the first triangle. As shown, we know that the sum of angles in a triangle add up to 360 degrees. So we have A, or angle A, plus 40 degrees plus 30 degrees equals to 180 degrees. And the reason being sum of angles in a triangle. I have A plus 40 plus 30, 70 degrees equals 180. Therefore, A equals 180 degrees minus 70 degrees. The value of A equals 110 degrees. I'm going to put that 110 degrees. To find B, if you check, B, A, and 120 degrees, they are all attached to the point. So therefore, the sum of angles at the points add up to 360 degrees. So to find B, I have A, angle A plus angle B plus 120 degrees equals 360 degrees. That's angle at a point. Therefore, I have A to be 110 degrees plus B, the missing angle I'm looking for, plus 120 equals 360 degrees. B plus 230 degrees equals 360 degrees. Therefore, B equals, taking 230 to the other side, I have minus 230 degrees. Therefore, the value of B equals 130 degrees. I have B to be 130 degrees. Now to find C and D, note that the triangle highlighted is an isosceles triangle because we've been shown from the diagram that the length of two sides are equal. So therefore, using the properties of an isosceles triangle, I have angle C equals to angle D. The reason being, that's an isosceles triangle. Therefore, if I refer to that as my x, I have angle B plus angle x plus angle x, which is my C and D, is equal to 180 degrees. That's the sum of angles in a triangle. I have angle B, which is 130 degrees, plus 2x equals 180 degrees. I have 2x equals 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. 2x equals 50 degrees. And to find x, which is also equal to C and D, is equal to 50 divided by 2. Therefore, x, which is also equal to C, which is equal to D, equals 50 divided by 2, 25 degrees. Let's look at one more example. In my last example, I have the two triangles merged as shown. And if you note, the line highlighted is a straight line such that I have angles B and 120 degrees emerging from the same point. So therefore, if I add angle B plus angle 120 degrees, that will give me 180 degrees. The reason being the sum of angles on a straight line. Therefore, to find B, I'm going to subtract 120 from both sides. I have 180 minus 120 degrees. Therefore, the value of angle B equals 60 degrees. Now, if you look at the triangle CAB as shown, That's an isosceles triangle. Therefore, I have angle A equal to angle B. And the reason being, the base angle of an isosceles triangles are equal. So therefore, we already found the value of our B to be 60. So therefore, the value of A equals to the value of B, which is equal to 60 degrees. Using the same triangle I highlighted, if I add A plus B plus C, that will give me 180 degrees. And the reason being, sum of angles in a triangle add up to 180. I have my angle C, which is missing, plus my angle A and B, both 60 degrees, equals 180. C plus 120 degrees, that's 60 plus 60, equals 180 degrees. Therefore, C equals, I'm going to take 120 degrees to the other side, minus 120 degrees. Therefore, the value of C equals 60 degrees. That's an equilateral triangle if all the angles are the same. Now, to find D, I can see D and A are on the same straight line. Therefore, if I add A plus D, that's equal to 180 degrees. That's a straight line. The sum of angles on the straight line add up to 180. And I know my A to be 60 degrees. So I have 60 degrees plus D equals 180 degrees. Therefore, my D is equal to 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. And therefore, the value of my D equals 120 degrees. Also, note that I could have used external angle of a triangle. So I have my D is also equals to the sum of C and B. The reason being external angle of a triangle. So therefore, an external angle of a triangle is the sum of the opposite interior angles. So therefore, the value of my D equals C, which is 60 degrees, plus my B, which is also 60 degrees. And that will give me 120 degrees, which I got from using sum of angles on a straight line. To find the value of E, I have the triangle highlighted as shown. I'm going to use that triangle such that I have angle E plus angle D plus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. That's the sum of angles in the triangle. I have my D to be 120, so I have E plus 120 degrees plus 30 equals 180 degrees. I have E plus 150 degrees equals 180 degrees. Therefore, taking my 150 to the other side, I have the value of my angle E equals 180 degrees minus 150 degrees, and that will give us 30 degrees. So the value of my E is 30 degrees. Thanks for watching. Bye.